kind of at the last moment. What I want to do is kind of give you the chance that we gave some of the other candidates for other positions earlier in the evening, which is come up, grab the other microphone there, and just give us a quick little short, just kind of your elevator speech.
You bet, you bet. Rick Green, I've been with David Barton for 15 years, teaching on the Constitution across the country. I'm the founder of Patriot Academy. We raise up 16 to 25-year-olds in Founding Fathers philosophy and how to make a difference in the culture. I've been practicing law in Texas for 18 years. I'm a very different judicial candidate. I am not a former judge. Half of our Supreme Court justices in Texas history never served on the bench before serving on the court. Two of our current judges, same situation on the Supreme Court. One of those is our good ones, Justice Willett, who wrote the dissent in the case that Justice Massengale is talking about. He's the kind of justice that I'll be. Justice Devine also wrote a dissent in that case that actually did defend marriage, and that case would have gone the right way if I had been in this position rather than my opponent, who I'm running against, who is also named Green. So I'm Rick Green. He's the other Green, the incumbent Green. If you want the constitutional watchdog, you got to pick Rick. I'm endorsed by Chuck Norris, Dr. James Dobson, David Barton, General Jerry Boykin from Family Research Council, a host of conservative legislators across the state. I'm a former legislator myself with a proven conservative record. You don't have to wonder where I stand on these issues. You don't have to wonder where I am on marriage and life and Sharia law and property rights and all these other things. Our religious liberty and our other constitutional rights are being attacked. They're in our state courts. This is where the battle is. That's why I've been called to this battle. It's why conservative leaders across the state drafted me to run. I did not want to do this again. I've been there, done that in public life and serving. I really enjoy the other things I'm doing, but this is a call of duty because of the battle that is before us. The reason they've asked me to do this is because we can't take a chance over the next few years. The challenges that we have are huge. I agree with several things that Justice Massengale said that really are the reasons why we need a constitutional watchdog on the court. I want to be that for you. I hope you'll consider supporting me and look forward to answering questions. Are we doing questions?
Well, again, because it was kind of a last minute squeeze in. If there's a pressing question, we maybe be able to take one, but I know we've run a little bit over, so all right.
Can I just add one thing then? Because I thought we might be doing some back and forth. Just to be clear, on that marriage case from last summer, ours was 1 week before the U.S. Supreme Court. We had an opportunity, I agree with them completely, had a great opportunity to send the right message to the U.S. Supreme Court, and our court decided not to. It was a 5-3-1 decision. It would have been totally different if I'd been on the bench. But it's more than just the marriage case. That case also allowed the court to reach outside of its jurisdiction. We, the people, through our Constitution, and our legislators said to the court, you have no authority in this area. You cannot grant a same-sex divorce or marriage. It's an example of not paying attention to separation of powers. It's the problem in our country at the federal and the state level both. We don't pay attention to constitutional jurisdictions. That is my expertise. That is the experience I bring to the table. All of these leaders from across the state and the great legal minds like Kelly Shackelford, Matt Staver, Mike Ferris, Judge Paul Press, all these folks, the reason they ask me and support me in running is because they know that I've got the right experience at the right time. This is the time in our history that we need someone like me on the court. I'm willing to go serve you for 6 years and do something, frankly, I don't think I'll enjoy near as much as the other things I do, but I'm willing to do that to help restore our constitutional republic. I'm asking you to come alongside me both with your vote, with your finances. I'm asking for your life, your fortune, and your sacred honor. A little bit of your time, get out there and campaign, a little bit of your money, and be willing to speak the truth. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, and again, just by way of another explanation about that.